Hey guys, JoeyC1 here, and this is going to be a Tormented Demons guide. The reason being is I've been spending a ton of time there since I finished While Gothic Sleeps, hoping for a claw drop. So anyway, obviously the requirements for this is you must have completed While Gothic Sleeps. If you haven't, you shouldn't really be watching this video. But anyway, this is going to be pretty much a welfare guide to it. I'm not going to bring my pro gear. If you have pro gear, feel free to bring it. I don't trust my connection at all. I've been lagging a ton, but it's fun, so I'm going to keep going to it. But I'm not going to bring my best stuff. Right now I'm risking about 4 mil. I can live with that. Protect item I'm risking about 1 mil, so you know, I'm not worried. Anyway, gears: Net, Helm, Glory, Broad Bolt, Attack Cape, Rune Crossbow, Black Z High Body, Dragon Fire Shield, Barrows legs, Dragon Boots, Ring of Life, and Recipe for Disaster gloves. Inventory: Dark Light, Claws. You don't need that. You can bring a Dragon Hally if you want. That works a little better if you ask me, but Claws are faster for killing them. A Whip, Ruby E-Bolts, a superset without defense pot, range pot, Soda and Brew, 6 prayer potions, and a restore. Rest of the inventory: Sharks, Titan and Scrolls, Sapphire Lantern, and Lumbridge teleports. If you cannot use a Titan, well, anyway, here's what you're going to want to bring. If you have 1 to 56 summoning, you're going to want to bring nothing at all. 57 to 67, bring a Terror Bird. From 68 to 78, bring a War Tort. 79 to 87, bring a Titan. 88 to 95, bring a Unicorn, and from 96 above, bring a Pack Yak, obviously. Your familiars, depending on which one you're using, want to be filled with Sharks and Prayer Pots. If you have above 70, if you're bringing a Pack Yak, you probably want to bring a good amount of Prayer Potions and Sharks in there, but you also probably want to bring either a few Unicorn pouches and some Scrolls, or some Titan pouches and some Scrolls. Because with a Unicorn, with the Pack Yak, you can probably camp there for a pretty long time. So anyway, before I get started on getting there and fighting them, I want to tell you that they have 4 different attacks, really. Their first attack is Mage, their second is Range, and their third is Melee. And then they have an area effect that is also Mage. But before I get started with anything, I'm going to tell you that the Tormented Demons, whenever they're going to switch combat styles, they will always do a roar animation, which I will show you now. Okay, whenever they do that animation, that means they're going to be switching forms of combat. So if they're ranging, they might switch to Mage, they might switch to Melee. But whenever they roar, most times they're going to use their magic area effect, which means you probably want to switch to Protect Mage, unless they're already maging you, in which case then you'll want to probably switch to Range, because their range attack deals the most damage, regardless of what you're wearing. So anyway, the only time you really should take damage is when if they are meleeing you and then they roar, because you don't know if they're going to do Mage or range attack. What you probably want to do is pray Mage, since they'll probably do their area effect attack anyway, and then if you take any damage, you want to switch to Range. Okay, so with that being said, I will show you the other 2 of their attacks. Melee is pretty standard. You'll see what it looks like once I get there. But this is their range attack, and it has a very distinct popping noise. And this is their mage attack, which has a little hissing noise. That being said, you're probably going to want to turn on your special effects, go to audio, and switch this to around here is good. Then you want to make sure that your speakers are turned on up to a decent amount, and you should be good to go for going to Tormented Demons. So, just like getting the quest, you want to go to Lumbridge Recipe for Disaster Bank, so once I get there, I'll unpause the video. Okay, I forgot to mention earlier This is the inventory that you're going to bring if you're using a whip and a dragon fire shield or another type of shield. If you are bringing a Godsword, you will want to have a Godsword instead of a whip, and you don't need a shield, because it just wastes inventory space. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to show you how to get there. You should already know, but still, regardless, I'll show you. I'm going to speed up a ton, so I'm not going to talk, or I'm going to sound like I have a super high-pitched, weird voice, so yeah. Okay, once you run out of run, you're obviously going to want to rest. Now would be a good time if you brought a Titan to boost your health above maximum, because then it'll get to work restoring its special block. So anyway, what you're going to want to do is run up this little passageway. And once you get to this little jutting out rock right up here, not this one, right to the bottom of this one, you're going to want to pot up. Put on Protect from Mage and run south, over here. Okay? Okay, it looks like there's someone already here. So, I'm going to hop. So, hopefully this world will be empty. Looks like we lucked out. Okay, now, unless there's someone over there again, this Tormented Demon should turn around any second now, and come back. Oh shit, lag.